Hello, how are you? I'm in a park in Upper Rathmines in South Dublin. It's quite a grey, cold day. It's about 10 degrees Celsius. And I'm cold. And I wish I was in a sunny country. So, this is about waking up. And more so about wanting others to wake up. So the initial idea would be, consider that others are not asleep. They don't need to be woken up. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with their ideas or their thought. There's two parts to this. One is, consider that they are on their journey of multiple lifetimes, slowly evolving, slowly changing, slowly growing, slowly learning lessons. They're in their zone, they're on their path, and they're moving, and gradually the penny is dropping, and then they move on to something else, and slowly the penny drops, and so on. There's nothing wrong. They're just learning something new. And we're on our path, and we look at them, and maybe we don't relate because I'm on my path. Why is he doing that? Why does he think like that? And the reason is because he's on his path, and you're on your path. So there's nothing wrong between the two of you. You're just both on individual journeys. Now, the second part to that is Hugh Len, who teaches Ho'oponopono, would say that everything that enters our sphere or our life is merely a physical manifestation of our own consciousness. For example, the therapist would be attracting patients, reflecting the therapist's own consciousness. So we would look, or the therapist would look at these people and think, oh, they're sick or there's something wrong with them. Hugh Len would think, no, it's a reflection of your inside and your consciousness. So the idea would be to clean our own consciousness, and then the outside will change. So as within, so without. There's the phrase, you spot it, you've got it. As the therapist would clear his own and clean his own consciousness, these patients would be released or would move through the process and through the practice quicker. So they're just two ideas to start with. Now, often trying to help others involves trying to force others to see the world as we see it. So rather than trying to guide them or help them to expand their consciousness and their ideas, and they might arrive at ideas that we don't agree with, or we don't like, or we have no experience in, but that might help them expand and grow and blossom into, find the path of what they want to be or what they can add to the world. So that's teaching, or that's helping. That's helping someone wake up. So helping someone to see the world as I see it is not necessarily helping someone wake up. It's trying to imprint my truth onto them. I recently heard from a woman who had, I think, if I remember correctly, 14 Kundalini awakenings so far in her life. Now, I don't think I've had one, and I'm not sure I know anyone. I've had my own versions of awakenings, but I've had a few of them. They've been ongoing, and they keep coming, and I see the world differently again, and the old ideas are blasted out and they're no longer relevant. They no longer fit the new paradigm. So I do tend to suggest that committing to any belief system is risky. We're going to outgrow it anyway. No matter what we believe in, we're going to outgrow it at some point. This life or the next, or tomorrow, something may come. You might wake up, you have a meditation experience, maybe you have your own Kundalini awakening. Things change, you meet someone who sows a seed, and bang, that old idea it doesn't matter anymore. It's gone. It's redundant. So I feel I need to be careful to not hold on to any of these things, to absorb them, let them wash over me. And there's always there may be a degree of truth in them. That's great. It may help me move along a little further. But by attaching myself or clinging to it, I'm actually resisting the idea of new. Imagine if we were all on our journey, we're all waking up gradually, bit by bit ourselves, believing in different things that conflict with each other, but we all just respect each other and love each other and think, great, he's on his journey, he's waking up. And to be happy for each other, having their own awakening, rather than seeing a difference and going, he's not on my fucking journey. I'm not on his journey. I want to be on his journey, or I want him to be on my journey. He doesn't think like me. He's not awake yet, you know? So any great sage who walked this earth knew that the core of his message was his own growth and his own development and commitment to that. Now, if you contrast that type of person with the religious and the political zealots and fundamentalists who travel the earth and forcefully convert people to their way of thinking, worship my politician, worship my God, worship my flag, or die, or get locked up, or have your limbs cut off. So there is a degree of that in the spiritual world and the conspiracy world and in every area of humanity or life, where we all have that within us, that we try to control others, try to convert others, try to make others in our own image, rather than just keep digging ourselves, keep walking the path ourselves, keep going, keep doing the work. And the further down that path we go, the more committed and the more fearless we are, and the more work we do on our own shit and our own development, the more wisdom and experience and knowledge we have that can be of use to others. So merely by sharing our experience, or by taking that journey ourselves, others look and ask questions and they learn from that. So that's the difference. It's not about don't wake people up, don't share your story. It's just there's different ways to do it. Before I finish, this is an add-on that I had left out that is probably the reason why I actually wanted to record this clip. The most important part. The energies are rising on the planet. We are all changing. We are all in a process of gradually seeing the world differently, becoming more spiritual, becoming more connected to the earth, to who we are, to the planet, to whatever it is. But we're still human, and humans are lazy. So there is a movement, a growing movement as well. You know, it's something I've always disliked about, say, the spirituality or spiritual world. And that is that we expect it all to be comfortable. There's two parts. We expect it all to be comfortable, and we expect it to just happen to us. Well, good luck with that. I don't buy that for a second. Going to the gym, getting fit, changing your diet, finding that right job or that right person or that right house is fucking hard work, you know. You got to keep going to the gym. You got to go on the days that you hate it, that you feel sore, that you're tired, that your muscles ache. You got to keep going. And then you'll get days where you're in there and you think, wow, this is fucking brilliant. I feel great. I feel fit. I feel healthy. The reason you feel good those days is because you did all the shit days. You did the work. It's the same with this awakening. There's work to be done. It's not about just sitting back and getting stoned and thinking, yeah, like the world is changing. We're all going to wake up and we're going to be blasted into the whatever dimension it is. I ain't buying that. There's a lot of people who ain't going to that dimension. There's a lot of people who are asleep and will stay asleep. There's a lot of people who are quite aware, the spiritual community, the conspiracy community, that are seekers, that are open, that are looking. But there's work involved. It's going to the gym on the sore days. You know, there's what can you do to get you out of your comfort zone, blasted out of your comfort zone, to send a message to your guides or your higher self. I'm fucking ready. I want this. I want to be free, and I want to go there. I want to go to higher dimensions. I want to go to a higher state of being. I'm fucking hungry. As humans, and especially in the Western world, our goals are comfort. You know, make enough money to retire, find the right job, live in a nice house, drive the nice car. It's all, ego, comfort, 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 comfort. So I don't have to work too hard. So my relationship is smooth. Every comfort, 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 comfort. All those things can happen, but there's work involved. I mean, the wealthiest people with the nice cars or the beautiful spouse or the long-lasting relationship, there's fucking work involved. There's the shit days. There's the days you hate that person, they piss you off, but you gotta buy flowers, or you gotta go for breakfast, or you gotta put in the work to keep these things alive. The guy with the blooming business, was working 100-hour weeks and was maybe fucking sleeping at his desk. That's why he has the money. That's why he's doing well. It's because he put himself on the line. So it's exactly the same with spirituality and with this awakening. This energy is rising, and it's a great opportunity to capitalize on it. It's like an investment that is foolproof. You put your money in now, you're going to make money. So if you do the work as the energy is rising, there will be payoffs. Things will change faster. In the previous decades, there were, it was work, a lot of meditation, a lot of fucking yoga, a lot of whatever you want to call it, whatever it was you were doing, there was a lot of it to fucking try and change things. Now things happen fast and easier, and there's a snowball effect. By doing the work, it's easier to do more work. It's easier to do deeper work. Be more courageous, be more fearless, face whatever baggage it is. It's only ego, it's only bullshit, and just be fearless and be ready to have that stuff removed and to go to a higher place. If that's what you want. If you want to go there, I want to go there. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to go higher. I'm not here to sit on the couch and watch TV. It's just not me. So I think to finish, ask yourself, what do you want out of all this? We all say we want to be happy, we want to be peace, we want a nice partner, we want enough money to survive, all that kind of stuff. But how hungry are you? How much do you want it? How much do you want to be free? How much do you want to be free? Maybe consider that question if you meditate, or consider meditation, and ask, what am I doing here? What the fuck is going on? And what do I really want? What am I really looking for? And if you're really looking for freedom and to know who you are, to know what your purpose is, to know what's going on here, well then, I'm here to support. I'm here to encourage. That's my role here. Challenge yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. It pays off. There are beings around us right now, watching us, holding us, supporting us, and just waiting, saying, jump, do it. And if we do it, we'll be held and we'll be guided and we'll be directed, and things happen. And they happen fast and they fall into place. So that's it. Thanks for listening. So there you go. Food for thought, maybe. Subscribe. There's more to come. Comment, like, and I'll talk to you. Good luck and thanks.